Welcome back to class. Hope you guys had a rocking weekend. But I know you want to talk to each other, but save your stories for lunch. You can talk at lunch. We got a lot to get done today. Today's the day we have a lot to get done. Okay. Today we have a big lesson. Probably the most important lesson of the school year. Heavy metal linguistics. Heavy metal, hard rock has a language all of its own. You used to have to learn this. In my day, you had to learn this with no books, no teacher. You had to learn it off the streets, off Circus Magazine, off albums that you had to beg your mom for $8.99 to buy. But I'm going to give you the answers right here in this class. I hope you appreciate it, because back in my day, I had to learn this all on my own. Okay? Let's talk about how words morph, how we invented our own language. Rocks gang. Rocks, R-O-C-K-S, becomes rocks, R-O-X-X. Crew becomes crew. The E becomes a U. Let's rock it, becomes La's rocket, L-A-A-Z, rocket, like a rocket ship. Kick ass becomes kick axe, like a fucking axe, okay? Let's also talk about the tools of the trade. A guitar, no longer a guitar, it's an axe. How did it become an axe? I don't know. Okay, two speakers with an amp on top of it, amplifier on top of it, becomes a stack. That's what it is. It's a stack. Don't ask me why. An amplifier, the top of an amplifier, becomes a head. It becomes a head. Maybe it's because it's the brains. It's where the guitar goes in. It sets the whole tone for the whole operation. If someone plays well, you know what? They don't play well. They don't play guitar well. Oh, you play guitar really well. Oh, you play guitar really well. No, you shred. You shred on the guitar. Okay? All right? So I've got to set this up with some examples, but we've got a long way to go in this lesson. A long way to go. Sit down. Sit down. I'm saying this once, so you better be taking notes. Okay, the band Dangerous Toys. They had their hit on Headbangers Ball. Teasing, pleasing. No, it wasn't teasing, pleasing. It was teasing, pleasing. It was spelled T-A-S''N, P-L-E-A-S''N. Ignore everything I told you in English. This is the lesson. We first saw Come On Feel the Noise, C-U-M on Feel the N-O-I-Z-E with Quiet Riot in '83. As a kid, I thought they invented it. Wrong. Little band called Slade, who were the forefathers of rock and roll spelling. They had Come On Feel the Noise. That wasn't where they stopped. They had Cause I Feel Your Love, Cause I Love You. C-O-Z-I-L-U-V-Y-O-U. These are forefathers to rap. They did Look What You Done. Look, W-O-T-Y-O-U, done, D-U-N. And my favorite, another Quiet Riot cover. Quiet Riot made a career out of covering Slade. Genius move. Mama, We're All Crazy Now. The weir becomes W-E-E-R and crazy, C-R-A-Z-E-E now. Okay, so we're getting into this. You got your papers out. You guys getting this? Are you getting this? Am I going too fast? All right. So let's talk about a very important letter that heavy metal and rock would not exist without. The letter X. The letter X in rock, okay? XXX used to mean triple X movies kids couldn't get into. I don't know. I Wikipedia'd this to death. There's no straight answer. Does it mean explicit? Does it mean crossed out? Does it mean X marks the spot? Does it mean poison? I don't know. You don't know, because there's no straight answer. Maybe we can call the Motion Picture Association. If someone wants to call the Motion Picture or Screen Guild for extra credit, I'll give you extra credit if you truly find the answer to what XXX means. We start out with Nicky Sixx, the forefather of so much of this genre. He's got two X's in his last name, S-I-X-X, two K's in Nicky, not N-I-C-K-Y, two K's, double letter theme, but I want to know, why not six with one X? I get it. Why not six with three X's? Nicky, why did you pick two X's? So many people have interviewed Nicky, and it drives me crazy. They ask him the same questions, but no one is inquisitive about his last name. This keeps me up at night, okay? All right, Nicky Sixx, two X's, okay? Very rock and roll letter, this letter X. Kiss has a big hit with let's put the X in sex. Not let's put the S in sex, not put the E in sex. They pick the letter X, okay? George Lynch of Dawkins' first band, Exciter. I just want to show X-C-I-T-E-R. He goes with this spelling, starts out with the X. Triple X Records, Jane's Addiction's first label in Hollywood. We also have Steel Panther. You know, a lot of people have a problem with this band, Steel Panther. 100% Tommy Lee does, but I don't. I think they've taken this template and they've just exploded on it and taken it to new heights. So Lexi Fox, the bass player of Steel Panther, has 2 X's in his first name, Lexi, and 2 in his last name, Fox. Okay, he's really taking the X to new heights. We have Phil X, guitar player Bon Jovi, new guitar player Bon Jovi. Static X, a band. There were a million bands called Rated X. My favorite being Joe Lynn Turner, Carmen Appice, and Tony Franklin of the Firm's 2014 band, Rated X. And yeah, so this letter X, I don't know if it's because it's the last letter in the word sex, which has a lot to do with rock and roll, but it's a go-to letter in rock.